Friday. Sorry I missed yesterday. I took yesterday afternoon off unexpectedly and got out of here and forgot to do my live before I left, but it was a much needed break and just a lot of things going on. So Wednesday night I talked to the youth. We were down some. We had 18 big or little kids. We have 44 big kids. But as the FFA banquet or the FFA convention was going on, and there was a lot of things going on. It's the end of school. There's just so much going on. But I talked to them about trust. So we did the trust fall and all of that. And then I threw out some gum, and they were like, "I want some, I want some, I want some," and they're just hollering and screaming. And I said, "Okay, now everybody that got gum, come up here." And they're like, "No, that's," and I said, "See, you guys trusted me, but I was just giving you gum, but now I'm going to make you work for it, or I'm going to make you do something for it." And they were like, "Oh, that's not right." Well, that's sometimes how things go. So I made them get up there, and I asked them questions, and we don't know Bible stories very well at all. But there were a couple of them that absolutely rocked giving me a verse. And as I was giving the verse that we were talking about, one of the kids just finished it for me, and I said, "That's it. That's exactly what we're going to talk about." So we're going to talk about that today too. But it's in Proverbs 3. And Proverbs is a good book, but Proverbs 3, "My child, never forget the things I've taught you. Store my commands in your heart, for they will give you a long life and satisfying life." So, store my commands. You should have no God before me. Love yourself. Love your neighbors as yourself. We need to have those stored. We need to have those stored. Never let loyalty and kindness get away from you. Loyalty and kindness. Loyalty is something that is absolutely gone these days. Gone. And kindness is too. All you have to do is just stand in line at a busy shop or a store or whatever, and you can hear the not very kind. I've apologized to clerks before. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. Sorry you're having such a bad day. But it says, never let loyalty and kindness get away from you. Wear them like a necklace. Write them deep within your heart. Because the world is going to try and take that away from you, especially your kindness. And your loyalty to the Lord, it's definitely going to try and take that away from you. Don't let that happen. Store it down deep in your heart where you know where it's at. Then you will find favor with both God and people, and you will gain a good reputation. Reputation is something I've talked to the youth with before. Reputation is what other people say about you. And there's sometimes you can't help what people say. You just can't, not sometimes, you can never help what people say. They may hear something and run with it, and, it ruins your reputation. Your character is who you truly are. I'm more worried about my character than I am my reputation, because people are going to talk, people are going to be petty, people are going to be ugly, and people are going to be mean. My reputation isn't who I am. I woke up this morning with a song in my heart, and it's not a song that I've heard a lot. I've heard it, but I had to Google it to figure out what song it was for sure, and it's "Who I Am in the Eyes of My Father." And the Lord knew I needed that song today. He put it on my heart for a reason. He knew that I would search for it. He knew I would look it up, because I can't have a song playing in my head if I don't know it. So I looked it up and I listened to it this morning as I was getting ready. He knows, and He's a good, good Father. He knows when you're struggling, and He knows when you need to pick me up. And He gave me that this morning, and I'm so thankful for that. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Know that no matter what you're going through right now, whether it's financial difficulties, whether it's relationship difficulties, whether it's job difficulties, whether it's a health crisis, whatever it is, trust in the Lord with all of your heart, because He truly does love you, and you were chosen by Him. Do not depend on your own own understanding. And why don't we want to depend on our own understanding? I asked the kids that Wednesday night, and they said, because we don't understand a lot of things. We don't know a lot of things, and he knows it. And I always put it as, we see little picture, he sees big picture. We see the little picture. We see what's going on in front of us. We see what's happening in our life. We see what's going on in our sphere of influence. He sees big picture, where we need to be, who we need to be, what we need to be doing, what we need to be about doing. And that's why we need to trust him, because we can't on our own get to where we need to be without him. Seek his will in all you do, and he will direct your paths. Seek his will in all that you do, and he will direct your paths. I've said it many times. I know the Lord gave me this job. I have no doubt about it. I am absolutely 9 million bazillion quadrillion times sure he gave me this job. And until he says, hey, you've fulfilled what I've asked you to do, it's time to move on, I plan on doing exactly what he's asked me to do every single time. Sometimes I probably do more than I should. But if I see something that needs to be done, I'm just one of those people. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to expect somebody else to do it just because I think it's not in my job. I've never been like that. When I managed people, I would get right in there and work with them. If they were running behind, I would get in and help. And that's just what people should do. But some people want to look at it as a negative. Oh, you do too much because you want the recognition, or you only do that because you want the... No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never want any recognition at all. Don't be impressed with your own wisdom, which a lot of times we are. Oh, we're so smart. We just know everything. I don't need it. I got it. I got it. Instead, fear the Lord and turn your back on evil. Then you will gain renewed health and vitality. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the best part of everything your land produces. Then he will fill your barns with grain, and your vats will overflow with the finest wine. My child, don't ignore when the Lord disciplines you, and don't be discouraged when he corrects you. For the Lord corrects those he loves, just as a father corrects his child. And that's where I'm going to stop, because sometimes it's hard when we get corrected. I don't like it. And I know that's kind of what's happening right now. He's correcting me on some things, and I'm learning, and I'm thankful. I'm so thankful for him. So thankful for a God who loves me enough to correct me. Not send somebody else to correct me. He corrects me himself. Because a lot of times people will do it out of selfish indignation. They think that they have the right to tell you what to do. I can't keep myself in line. I don't have any room to try and correct somebody else. So I hope that you will lean on the Lord. No matter what you're facing, whether it's a health issue, just lean on the Lord. I got some news yesterday about a friend, and they found that she had bone cancer, and it breaks my heart. My heart has hurt since I found out, since I received the text. My heart just hurts. But I know if she leans on the Lord, he's going to get her through this. And I'm so thankful for that. So thankful she knows Jesus. And her family knows Jesus. And I know that they will rally around her. And then another friend who's suffering from cancer. There's a lot of things. I hate cancer. That's one thing I can honestly say. And hate means you want it completely disparaged from the earth. I do. I want cancer disparaged from the earth. I want it gone. Having walked through that with my own child, I know how those mamas feel right now. And it's hard. And it hurts to watch our child go through some things. But I also know that we have a God that will walk us through, and he will give us the strength. And again, he sees big picture, we see little picture. Trust him with the big picture, because that's where he's moving you towards, is your destiny for what he has for you. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's supposed to rain tonight. I saw something earlier about gorilla hell or monster hell or something. I don't really remember. I kind of just scrolled through it. But watch the weather. Be weather aware. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Join us Sunday morning at 10 o'clock for Mother's Day, and I hope all your mamas have a great, great Mother's Day, and that your kids just spoil you absolutely rotten. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys back here on Monday.